Well, folks, last night was Donald Trump's CNN propaganda horrible town hall. And to start with, CNN should be horribly ashamed of themselves. I know they're not. They wanted money, they wanted eyeballs, and they got it last night at the expense of any shred of credibility that network may have had left. Because what happened last night was nothing short of an absolute shit show. To the point, I got so pissed off, I could not continue watching. I took a break for a little bit, got on Twitter, was watching the reaction and seeing some of the clips there. I've read the synopses, and honest to God, I don't know what the worst part of last night was. Actually, I do know what the worst part is. I get to that in a minute. But you had Donald Trump suggesting he's going to pardon everybody involved with January 6th. Called one of the cops who shot Ashley Babbitt a thug who was, quote, bragging about shooting her, which of course never happened, so hopefully you get hit with a defamation lawsuit there. He slammed E. Jean Carroll, and the crowd gave him a standing effing ovation for that. He lied and said that Democrats are in favor of 7-month, 8-month, even 9-month abortions, said that he overturned Roe versus Wade, and the entire thing, all evening, was a nonstop fire hose of lies. Don't call it misinformation. Don't call it false statements. They were friggin' lies coming out faster than anyone could even keep track of. Now, in the beginning, host Caitlin Collins actually did a good job. She was immediately calling him out. And then as time went on, she kind of stopped. And at that point, that's when I stopped watching. I was not going to give CNN my eyeballs anymore. I was not going to let them occupy my time with their propaganda. But as I said, what Trump was saying was not the worst part of the evening. The nonstop lies were totally expected. The worst part were those disgusting human beings in that audience. I lost my faith in humanity watching those psychopaths. I'm sorry, folks. I'm still pissed off. Those are vile human beings, most of them that were in that audience that night. CNN intentionally packed it with Trump-leaning voters. It was horrific. And to watch those people cheer at his lies, most of them obviously knowing that this man is lying his face off, and they didn't care. They loved it. They ate it up. Watching that just makes me realize that maybe there is no hope for this country. Maybe it's over. Like maybe this is just who we are now. Should I give up? Should I just say screw it? That audience has just ruined me on humanity as a whole at this point. I don't want to, but my God, that's how I feel right now, folks. That was sickening. There's so much I want to say, but I can't express myself cleanly enough right now, I guess would be the best way to say it. But I'll just say this. The people in that audience represent the absolute worst that the American public has to offer. And we do have to remind ourselves that that is not a majority of the people in this country. I know sometimes it seems like they are. Sometimes it seems like there are more people who want to cheer on a guy who just got found liable for sexual assault than people who want to condemn somebody for that. But we are not actually the minority. They are. Their extremism, their hate, their cheering for lies. They are the ones that are not representative of this country. And we have to remind ourselves of that. That man sitting on that stage last night, I don't give a damn what the polls show right now because it's a complete flip-flop of what they showed a week ago, which was a complete flip-flop of what they showed a month ago. Shit's gonna keep changing, folks. Don't worry about the damn polls. Because I promise you, most ordinary, average, rational, not crazy people watching that last night, they saw an absolute pathological, possibly disturbed individual on that stage that they will never vote for. That is what CNN presented. So maybe thank you, CNN, for doing the wrong thing. You may have accidentally helped a lot of Americans from making the wrong choice, I guess. I don't know. Maybe you reached some people who realize that Donald Trump is a human piece of garbage. Maybe not. I don't exactly have the most faith in humanity right now. Hopefully I get proven wrong. Hopefully I can remind myself that the horrible people in that audience are in fact not representative of this country. But after watching that crap show, it's really difficult to see the positive in America right now. Ring of Fire has fresh content 7 days a week, so if you want to be reminded about it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell to be notified every time a new video goes up.